Wait, say it again?
What?
The Super...
Super Bowl.
I don't care for football. Gosh. See, that's one thing I don't like being American. People make football a big-ass deal.
Yeah, the Chiefs are playing. Yeah.
Oh! Okay, well, that's different.
Yeah.
That's my mother's,
It's their home team.
Yeah, I don't need to explain it. If anyone look it up, I'm not gonna say the name. Look up KC Chiefs and you should be able to find it. Basically, the Show Me State. That's what the state is known for, right?
Yep.
And the City of Fountains.
I don't know about that one.
Cause they see that.
Sword thing.
I know. I need to get another one. They're supposed to be renewing another season at The Simpsons.
Are you serious? It's still on?
Yeah. I think it would be season 32 now. Yeah, I'll take care of this.
Why is that still dripping?
We had to. Well, it's because the.
We had to call the office how to fix that drip.
No, it's.
I'll do that.
It's fine. It's not like it's dripping a lot.
That still is dripping. It's wasting water. This
I
is a
know.
desert.
I know.
So I'll call the office about that drip on Monday.
I mean, because we already have the other things fixed. You know, I don't want
Use
to.
your money.
Oh, the $20.
I gotta
Thank you,
call
Mom.
just in case they want me to go out
Alright.
to Mason.
Oh, Toyo, he did. I know he didn't want to tell me, but just let you know, because Toyo, he was kind enough to buy us more burritos
Oh, wow.
and chicken nuggets, and that's alright. And he actually bought me a box of Smuckers.
Yeah, refrigerator's empty.
Yeah.
Alright, if you have anything, let me know. I'll put it on my list.
All right, yeah, but yeah, I think Toyo, I think he may be asleep though.
Yeah, he works tonight.
Yeah, I figured.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Lock the door.
All right.
Clean that kitchen. Put those dishes in the dishwasher.
Okay.
I mean it, Dion.
All right. I love you, Mom.
Love you too.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I was watching The Simpsons. But yeah, my mom, she stopped by. She got my One Piece t-shirt clean because I want to watch another episode tonight along with My Hero Academia. And I got more money to actually buy more groceries. You know, it might be a little bit late because it's almost 7 o'clock. And I want to go to Dollar Tree, but... You know, like, let's see, because, you know, I can go tomorrow because I do got burritos I can snack on, and I still got my Korean noodles. Where on earth did I put them? There they are. They're actually up in the cabinet. But yeah, basically my mom, she just stopped by, you know, just to, you know, give me money so that I can actually buy more groceries tomorrow. And just let you know, I am 26 months clean, right? After making that video yesterday. And I will make sure, like, near the end of this video, I'll change the username so that you can actually see the update. And yeah, basically her and her boyfriend Pussy watching the football game that we have here. Not football, but American football that actually makes sense. And the reason why I want to share this, right, unless it's basically from my mother's birth state, right, or home state, whatever you want to call it, and of course my home state, right. I don't watch football that much, but if you actually can see this and my folder, this is an Arizona thing. Plus, the thing is, we kind of take pride in football where we live. We are really serious of football. Not to mention, we're serious of golf. And you know what? I thought, like, yeah, that should be another good topic. I have to talk about the black issue, about that, that awful Asian Karen, right? I just had to just share that because it was a really crucial video. I might as well just share this. You know, and I know I'm missing The Simpsons. It's fine. It's free piece, but I love watching it, right? Because I did a review on why I like watching The Simpsons so much. So, the reason why I don't like sports is that, you know, like us Americans, I'm sure other countries, like when it comes to like soccer or even cricket, for anyone from England or even India, for example, because I know that's really big up there. Hell, I don't think cricket is widespread, but down here we have football, not soccer, football, right? It is an American thing. it just seems that like we kind of take it so serious to the point if you actually would like let's just say or watching the Dallas Cowboys going against the Seattle Seahawks, and if the Dallas Cowboys would actually lose, I don't know any of like the celebrities except for I think his name's like Tom Brady or something like that. I don't even know what team he plays for. Literally I've seen like videos on Reddit or even on YouTube that basically men would get like an outrage to the point they would just break their televisions that probably cost like $1,000. And I'm just thinking, you wasted 1,000 bones just to actually watch your favorite team play. Like, that's like barbaric, if that actually makes sense, right? Woof, woof. I like that word, barbaric. I don't know why. But that's one thing I don't like about it, and not to mention my mom's boyfriend, he's from New Jersey, by the way, for anyone that is from the Garden State, if I actually got that correct, right? Because Florida is the Sunshine State. Basically, he gets like really, a little bit like rowdy, right? Which basically means loud, right? If I'm actually saying this from an Arizona accent here. He gets rowdy. He does, right? I sound like a cowboy, do I? Because we are out in the West, so it kind of makes sense. Maybe like a little bit of a Mexican accent there. I don't know. The thing is, I'm not Mexican, but my brother is half Mexican, so that counts. The thing is that he does get rowdy when he basically watches football because he would like clap. I'm not sure if any of you like football fans would actually do that as well because he is really serious with the team that he likes, and it gets like a little bit irritating sometimes. I mean, I get it. He loves football. It's just that for me, it's not my taste, right? And, of course, if I don't like football, I'm seen it as less of a man for it, even though they're women. Like my mother, for example, that like watching football. It's just not my taste, if that actually makes sense, right? And basically for me, growing up, back when I was in high school, because it was mandatory, I'm not sure how it's like in other countries, but you would have to take like other classes. So basically, you would, like for electives, it's like extra classes. They're not like actual classes. In order for you to actually graduate, because you need to get the credits, you would have, I think it depends on like, I don't know, like they randomly assign you to these classes. It's so weird, like they should let you choose though. Because for me personally, I had art, love that class by the way. There was a cute boy that, well, he was a couple years younger than me. He was really small though, like, well, he was like really, really like small. I was small, but like, he looked like he could be like a little person, right? But he's like a freaking giant now. His name is Marcus, by the way. He's like 6 foot. I think he was like 4'9" when we were in high school. He really grew, and I kind of liked him, I guess. I mean, like when I like last seen him, like he is so tall now. I don't know. I never told him that. I got nervous. He's black, if you're curious. And basically, we actually had that class. I think it was the second period. Because it's been a long time since I was in high school. It just sucks I don't have my little chart. But the thing is that I had that, and I would take yoga as well. I'm not kidding. There's also gym, right? I think that's the name of the subject, because I would see like I think there were only boys though that would go into the gym and like work out and whatever. Kind of nice, but not to mention, it was kind of nice to see the boys that do yoga and just seeing them stretching, lying down, and whatever. Maybe that's why, like, men that do the little nummy thing, right? Because I'll have to explain another video again. I already explained it, though, because I'm still a little bit embarrassed. The yoga stomach thing, right? Because I did took that back when I was in high school. I think both my junior and senior year, I don't remember, it's been a long time. I know my junior year, I did took it though, the 11th grade. And then my mother and I, we actually took yoga when I started college. I was only there for a year, and then I dropped out because I accidentally took notes when I wasn't supposed to. And the teachers just told me that you cannot take the test. I was embarrassed, right? So college wasn't meant for me. At least I tried. It was hard. It was, because there weren't classes that I were comfortable taking. I wanted to just do languages. And the thing is, basically, I would take those classes and, just actually help me graduate and whatnot. Because they also have JROTC, which I don't know what the hell it stands for. I don't even remember. And by the way, my school is mostly Mexican, aka Hispanic, Latino, whatever you want to call it. But at least a national ethnic background, it is Mexican, 80%, right? So there was JROTC art, and also there were band, and what's another class do you remember taking? It's been a long time. I don't remember. We also had politics as well. Yeah, the most American thing you can actually think of. And I remember one incident that I made the whole class laughed when I made like a joke. I can't believe I was a class clown in a good way. And especially there was this weird Cuban boy that made the so like literally he did that. It was so weird. We just laughed about it. I'm thinking like I saw pranksters that would do it on YouTube, right? I'm thinking like, is he the one that invented that? It was crazy. But I just wanted to share a little bit back when I was in high school and whatnot, and plus I just cannot stand sports. Even though I forgot to mention this as well, I did took golf, and since I am an Arizonan, and that actually makes sense. I know people don't like this state because a lot of people, I'm just going to be a little bit nasty because I love my Californians, especially the two boys that were, no wait, I forgot his name. It wasn't Jack. I think it was Cole that was from SoCal. We have a lot of Californians that are moving down here. I've seen at least probably like 7 to 10 California license plates a day. I'm thinking like, what the hell are these people coming from? It's crazy. I know it's getting really bad down there right now. The thing is basically, probably the most Arizona thing you can heard of is that we're kind of known for golf here. Plus, I did grow up playing the most sports games growing up, so that kind of gives me more experience to actually learn about sports, right? And yes, I did play, not the original Mall Golf for the N64, but Mall Golf Toadstool Tour. I begged my mother to actually buy me all these Mario sports games. From that to Mario Party Tennis and all the Mario Party games during the GameCube and Wii era, most of the GameCube era. And I even play Mario Strikers for the GameCube. I can't believe I did. And I did play a little bit of soccer back when I was in high school as well, but the boys didn't like to hang up with me, I think. I don't know. I feel a bit left out. But the thing is that back in I think it was only the 11th grade. I don't remember having my senior year either. I don't think we had to worry about it. But the thing is, after I switched from my charter high school, because it wasn't doing well and half the students dropped out because there was like 120 something of us and it was down to like 60, like half. I'm not kidding. Plus, the principal was a fucking bastard. She was a Bratulenka of her last, yes. She's Irish, if you're actually wondering. And I did not like looking at her face. She got that disgusting, like, Cruella de Vil look. I didn't like her. She even kind of bullied me because she thought I was doing another assignment when I was paying attention in class. And she almost told me that, oh, you either had to continue doing the study, which I was, or you had to be, like, dropped out, or I think not suspended, expelled or something. She really upset at me, because if you get below 70%, I'm sure for anyone maybe from the Philippines or Japan could probably relate, or I think South Korea, if you get below a 70, that's basically failing. Not a D, you'll get an F. That's how strict the school was. But back to the golf part, I would basically remember hanging around these other boys, and they were Mexican, right? And I did have a crush on one of them because he was tall, he had a mohawk, he was pretty dark too, right? And I remember him playing Angry Birds on his phone, because I keep hearing that when he was just playing the Birds of the game, because this is back in early 20-teens, right? When Angry Birds first got released on the iPhone, on the mobile phone, excuse me, because this is 2011, going on 2012, right? And we would basically, take like a little van just to go to these golfing ranges to actually practice our shots. And I remembered one incident, because I was just, practicing, right? Because I'm not that good at playing golf. Even though I do know the rules that when you basically get like a birdie or an eagle, right? Or hell, higher than that, you would get negative points, which means it's +1, right? If you haven't played Mall Golf Toadstool Tour, you may not understand, but basically you got your clubs. I don't know much about them though. I just know that those are the scores, right? And you got the green, fairway, rough, etc., right? Basically, I remember one incident that I gotten hit by a golf ball on the left side of my chest. I didn't got hurt. I'm just thinking like, wow, I felt like a dump. I didn't get hurt. I didn't. And of course, the teacher was asking, are you okay, right? Or the other boys were wondering what happened, because like, you got hit. And I'm thinking, I got more wanted attention now. So it was embarrassing. And then right when we got back, you know, to the campus and then just walking home from school and whatnot, we basically had a little drink from this diner mart. I might as well just show the high school that I went to because I do not mind. And I just noticed I got like 5 minutes left. It's called Alhambra High School. And I do miss the high school, even though, you know, it could have been, I'm sure it has fixed up since I last been there. And I remember one incident that there was like a condom, I'm not kidding, like in front of them. I think in the, like the little like stage, you know, like when you take like choir classes. I was fucking disgusted at literally who the hell would do that in that school. It was fucking embarrassing. Pardon my language. It's just fucking embarrassing. It is, period. It's like unnecessary, right? It's like unneeded to see that. But if you actually see here, there's no state in the U.S. more dedicated to the game, and basically the reason why we're known for golf is because of our weather, the mountains, and being out in the Sonoran Desert. So, yeah, it makes sense. That's what I love about my state. Even though I know people don't like it here, that is absolutely fine. I'm thinking we shouldn't have too many people that come here. I'm not kidding. But, I'm not... Traffic is... No offense for any Californians, but this is what the high school is. And I think they changed it. And basically, we are the Lions, right? That's our mascot. And our colors... It's green and red. Hard to believe it because those are my lucky colors. And the school was founded in 1961. And there's a total, because this has been updated. I'm guessing did it lost students? It was a lot. I don't think it was that few. Actually, I think it got bigger. It was like around, 300, estudiantes or más. It's basically like around 2,300, but I think they've gotten bigger. It's been a long time. It's a big, big school, though. It's just that they had a swimming pool. It'd be nice to see the boys shirtless, but it's a really, really nice school, and I do miss going there. If I ever do become popular or something, and maybe in the future can do a tour of that school or getting invited again, I would. Even though I could probably tell, like, the workers at the office, especially after I graduated, that I am a visitor because I graduated in that school. But I think it'd just be weird. But this is what the entrance looks like, if you're curious. Gorgeous school. And... oh, wait a minute. Oh, damn it. That's California. No. That's California. Fuck. I swear. Not about Alhambra, California. I swear, these names need to stop being similar. But this is the school, Alhambra High School, that I went to for 2 years. My junior and senior year. And yeah, I remember the school used to be open at summer 45. It's a really good school. And I still got my old yearbook, by the way. It's such a different time back then. But I just wanted to share that because, I have experience being in those activities and whatever. Before I came out, my orientation, whatever, I had to, like, blend in with the school and, with my straight boy friends, so to speak, so I won't make them uncomfortable. And I remembered I had this rainbow bracelet, to show other students that I am part of the LGBT at the time, right? Because it was acceptable being gay, but let's just say people still judge you or bully you for not beating you up or anything. They just feel uncomfortable. But yeah, other than that, that's just my experience with golf, right? Or sports, so to speak. And golf is a little hard. You just have to be, like, in decent shape for that, so to speak, right? So I just thought I could actually just share a little something with you all, and it's like 7-8 right now. I definitely have to go tomorrow because I kind of have the urge just to go off my walk, but I'm like, Dion, you'll be fine. You need a rest. I do. But yeah, other than that, and one thing, I used to have a Diamondbacks. I even have my old fake book. Back when I was in high school, even though I wasn't a fan of baseball, I would wear a Diamondbacks t-shirt, right? I miss that shirt. I would sleep in that shirt as well. And just wanted to share something from an Arizona perspective, and I just don't want to leave the state. I don't. So yeah, I know every state has their downsides. They do. But, just something I just want to share, and let's see, like, Dion, what's another thing you gotta share before I cut this off? I fucking forgot. Palmer language. In this episode of Family Guy, it's... oh, Peter's got woods! That's a good episode. Sorry, I just love the older Family Guy. But yeah, other than that, that's just how it was. And oh, now I remember. This is what Mall Golf Toadstool Tour. If you heard of Super Rush, the game looks awful. I just prefer the GameCube because of all the taunts and whatnot. Plus, I like the way that Princess Peach dress and whatnot. I don't know. I used to play as her because she was my main, including Cooper Trooper. He was such a cutie. But this is the game that I played growing up. I would play this all the time. The music was gorgeous. The graphics are great. And it's one of my favorite Mario games back when I was 8. I'm that old. Yes, because the game is... Oh, dear. I just noticed that. The game is 2 decades now. Because it came out in 2003. Classic. Ugh. I thank my mother for buying that game for me. I grew up with the Mario Sports games. And I was in Arizona. We're quite an active state. So, other states, no offense to the Midwest, fucking depressing. I don't know. I thought felt a little bit harsh saying that. Except for where my mother's from. Because at least enough for barbecue. Okay.